Hey, in this episode, it's going to be a quick, punchy, actionable one. And this is created out of demand of people who have been I've had some content related episodes lately I put out. Well, there's two tools I want to show you, and they're for two different purposes. And both of them are to create content on steroids. Like basically, make sure you are leveraging content you are sitting on already, and there's ways to expand that into all sorts of content so that becomes your marketing. Now the other route, so option B, is to create content based off of new content from you. And there's ways to ramble and produce really good results and create new content. All right, it is Q1 of 2024. That means new goals, more growth, and upgrading your day-to-day workflow. That's why I want to talk to you today about the HubSpot Sales Hub. This thing is basically an all-in-one platform to help you get out of that muck of scheduling everything manually, digging through data, tracking down leads, probably not following up with things. Sales Hub will flip everything on its head. This thing's an easy-to-use suite of powerful tools. It's going to help you convert contacts into customers quicker, accelerate sales with smart sequences, manage deals with simple and powerful tools, and help you forecast a lot smarter. It actually uses this new AI-powered app called ChatSpot. Combines ChatGPT with HubSpot's smart CRM. Basically, you can ask this thing to create more revenue for you and deliver it as well. So you can ask it to track down contacts, competitors, summarize sales, and actually draft emails for you. So now's the time to close more deals and get on track. Make Q1 your best yet. Explore the new HubSpot Sales Hub and AI tools like ChatSpot at hubspot.com/sales. I'm going to show two tools that I love to use in terms of that workflow. And I would suggest you go test this out, go mess around with it and see what works for you. The big thing is to expand your content efforts. And I have this model here. So if you're not on YouTube right now watching this, I highly recommend go there. If you can't, it's okay. You can. I'll try to voice it out. But go to YouTube and if you can, hit subscribe, like, and comment, all that fun stuff. Share, and this shares it with more people. So I appreciate that. So this model here, what you're looking at, it's essentially the model to make content, and specifically this one's more podcasting, the core of your marketing. And I'm going to skip this guest selection area, but when it comes to content production, so that could be creating content that you're already doing. For me, it's, podcasts all the time and videos like this, but maybe it's stuff you've already created. Now, what you can do is use tools like Cast Magic and this other tool I'm about to share with you to make sure that you're creating social media posts and you're on blog posts, you're creating descriptions and all these things that leverage the platforms that allow you to tap into more marketing. Referral marketing, organic and paid. So get more people talking about you. Link to you is referral. Organic is more SEO, Google, YouTube, and all the other platforms sending you traffic. And then you have paid traffic, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter traffic. It's creating content that supports that. So I'm going to start with Cast Magic. I already mentioned it. This is my favorite tool when it comes to saving a ton of time, and my team at least 20 hours a week for our show, Hustle and Flowchart, and also for other client and partner shows. This is where you upload your audio to one spot, and it's going to now leverage and create all sorts of content that you can do fun things with. And so before we jump into it, I'm just going to show you, this is how we're creating our show notes pages. And that's probably the biggest gap I see with people doing podcasts, YouTube videos, and other content, is they're not publishing it on their website. You can see this is a recent episode we did. We started building out our show notes to be a lot thicker, a lot more robust, and a lot more content. Starting to put YouTube videos on the page too. So there's nice intros. If we're going down here, table of contents, I took that idea from Gert Malik, SEO Ninja, and he'll probably be on soon. But if we scroll down here, now we have a really in-depth article that people can literally read and don't even necessarily need to listen. But the idea is to give a ton of value in every modality, because there's always links, there's call to actions, there's lead magnets, there's ways to share. So the reason there is to be everywhere. This allows us to really harness organic traffic referral as well. So Cast Magic is the tool we're using. I recommend signing up for Cast Magic, like literally pause and go there now. Don't go to just Cast Magic's website. It's great, but use this link, hustleandflowchart.com/castmagic. That's CASTMAGIC. So hustleandflowchart.com/castmagic. When you go to sign up, you're able to try it for free, but I have a coupon code I can give you. So once you go to the hobby plan and click try free, you'll need to put in your card details, but also in the promo code area, put Hustle 100. So that's Hustle 100 is the code. It'll give you a month free of Cast Magic, so you can use it and just go crazy, follow some of the things I'm about to teach you here, and then you can start seeing if it's a good fit for you. You'll definitely be able to 10x your content like it says. So let me show you some options here. Let's say you have a podcast or a YouTube video. This is great if you have content like meetings you're recording or coaching calls, or if you're doing discovery with new clients, maybe an audit, you can start to go through and create content from these core pieces of recordings you already have. Sales calls, if you're recording those, you can put them in here, or courses and webinars. Hey, I'm going to pause this really fast and shout out another podcast that's on the HubSpot Podcast Network, the audio destination for business professionals. This one's a podcast hosted by someone I've followed for years. I've read his books. His name is Donald Miller, and he hosts the podcast called Business Made Simple. The whole premise there with that show is that it helps take the mystery out of growing your business. And one of the recent episodes is one with Alex Hermosi, someone else I've followed for years now. And it's all about talking about the uncertainties that we're living in right now in 2024 and beyond, but how we can take our business and shore it up. There's actually 4 principles Alex shares, and Don gets into it as well. So definitely recommend checking that out. So go listen to Business Made Simple, hosted by Donald Miller, wherever you get your podcasts. Are you juggling multiple tools to run your online business? Well, thankfully, there is a better way, and it's called Kartra. So with Kartra, boosting your income has never been easier, and that's because it's the ultimate all-in-one platform for online success, offering every tool you need to grow your business. So imagine building pages, funnels, courses, autoresponders, and checkouts all in one place, and all for one affordable price. So the best part about Kartra is that you can automate just about everything. So it's like having a team of experts working around the clock to help you earn more. Now's the time to streamline and scale your business. Visit hustleandflowchart.com/Kartra for a free 30-day trial. That's hustleandflowchart.com/KARTRA. The cool thing with Cast Magic, the way it's built, is that you can start with any one of these, and it's going to give you a series of outputs that are already in the box preloaded. So these are like ChatGPT style prompts that are leveraging your content and then creating all this other stuff from it. So in this case, like a podcast, you can then get titles, you can get speaker bios, time-stamped overview, key topics, different scripts for social media, an email newsletter, and a whole bunch of other things. Same thing goes for if you have a YouTube video, similar types of stuff here. Coaching calls is a good one, because now you can have like follow-up emails generated, or maybe there's different session worksheets or key themes or things that were mentioned, topics in this session that you want to provide to your clients for a better experience. Or how about sales calls? You want to close people faster. Well, now you can get down here and you have follow-up emails or next steps, because follow-up is usually the drop-off. Well, this will help you. This will actually help you, sentiment analysis. So it starts to analyze how you can sell better based off of your content. So these are some use cases you can jump into. I want to show you how we made this right here. And this is using one of the community prompts. So it's not my own, but I customized it as such. And I don't know the name of the person, or I would totally give them credit. I'm sorry. I'm just going to show it off and show how it works. So Cast Magic, it transcribes everything once you upload the audio or video very quickly. And then it starts to create a whole bunch of different AI-generated content, again, based off of your core content. So keywords, introductions, key topics. I'll just pull down some of these so you can see it. And this is pulling out and using everything that we recorded. And it's super fast. LinkedIn posts. And just know these are out of the box, but we can tweak everything in there. Oh, that one didn't load, but I think I got to rerun it. So here's a tweet thread. And that's the thing. If you don't like these, you can always rerun them, tweak them, make it shorter, longer, different context. You have full flexibility. We write emails and newsletters. We get inspiration from here and then always tweak from that point on. Now I'm going to scroll down here to this 1,000 word blog post. This is a prompt, and you can see it's right inside of here. You can actually modify every prompt and get really detailed with it and tell the computer how to write, basically. Now, what this is going to do is it gives this monster output with table of contents, with all the sections and different bullet points. And we take it over here to a website, WordPress, and basically that becomes our article. Obviously, edit, put your own voice in there, and that will really, make it yours. So many different use cases. Cast Magic's great. You can even do this magic chat thing where you can ask your content questions or have it produce things like blog posts or different lessons, themes. Sometimes we use this to write, hooky intros that I can record and tack to the front of the episode, or social media, scripts, things like that. That's Cast Magic in a nutshell. There's a whole bunch of other features, like the Pages feature. You can actually combine 5 episodes, let's say, into a theme and create a monster blog post or a book, even a report, a lead magnet. Again, sky's the limit with this. And it goes into how do you make this content the core of your marketing so you show up everywhere and also monetize. So that's Cast Magic. Go sign up, hustleandflowchart.com/castmagic. Use the hobby account and the promo code HUSTLE100. That gets you in the door with a free month. All right. Lastly, we have this tool called the Oasis, and this is perfect if you want to ramble out some new content, if you want to hop in your car, if you want to go on a walk or whatever it is and ramble into your phone. This app is or you can ramble into your computer or your iWatch or Apple Watch. What it's going to do is distill this rambly information, doesn't have to be structured, and now it will structure it for you. It gives you all these different prompts that are, again, built into here, and it will now create things like professional emails. It'll explain it like your 5, Twitter threads, social media. It'll pull out ideas and structure them properly based off of your ramble. And the key thing is not to filter your ideas. It's to unload your brain into this thing, and it structures it for you. Makes you sound smart and look smart. Creates blog posts for you. LinkedIn, like I said, summaries, to-do lists. I really like this one because I can unload my brain at the end of the day, gives me action steps for the next day to tackle and feel organized and ready. So again, its unloading is amazing. So if you don't like any of these scripts, you can always add your own. I like to create questions that I can ask in the podcast before an interview. I'll ramble about a guest I'm about to have on or topics. And what this will do is it pulls out different questions that could be good for clips in the future and make it more engaging when it goes to YouTube or something. It can have ideas to clients and partners based off of my content. It creates flows for podcasts, sets goals, makes emails more concise, or creates actionable frameworks. All this stuff can be done in theoasis.com. And, it's how I've started writing a book chapter for Mike Koenig's in his new book. And I basically rambled, and it will give me structure based off of what I said. It'll make a blog post. I can have it explain it to me like I'm 5, so I can simplify it. So just imagine how you have stuff in your head and you want to unload this and create new content. The Oasis is the way to go. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Keep this one concise and punchy. Theoasis.com is where you want to go and get this one. Cast Magic, go to hustleandflowchart.com/castmagic. Use promo code HUSTLE100 on the hobby account. And that's what I got for you. So if you like this, if you want more of these, throw ideas in the comments, hit subscribe, like, all that fun stuff where you're watching. I appreciate you so much. I'll catch you next time.